present. We have a lot of appointments. That's what we're doing today. I think you have the list. If you want more details, then Maureen Watson can get it to you. We just didn't want to email out too much personal information other than who's being appointed to the different committees. And so I hope you've all had a chance to see them. This is one of the first things we do to start putting everything in order. And Senator Bach, would you make the motion to adopt the recommended appointees listed on our agenda?
So moved, Mr. Chairman.
Members, any questions about these? I don't see anything. So all those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right, the motion's adopted. Before we conclude today, I just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and a happy New Year. I'm sure we're not going to meet before that. And we continue to give the ideas on how to run the Senate during this transition from COVID to not COVID. I hope that we are be through it by the time we get to the end of the session, but there is no guarantee. You know, so your feedback is important. I don't want that to be anything but bipartisan as we work together. Just so you all know, I had a conversation with Mr. Bodden about our independent or our nonpartisan staff, also trying to figure out how we're going to do this together. So we're working on technology that will allow us to do both in person and a distance or Zoom, but nothing ever seems to be as easy as I want it to be. So Senator Kent.
Yes.
Yes,
thank you for bringing this up. I was actually going to ask about this as well. You know, there have been a number of suggestions made about putting together a working group that represents members and staff from across the Senate, and potentially even working with some of the stakeholders who we engage with and work in the Senate with us, lobbyists and activists and members of the public. Anyway, I was just hoping that we could potentially get a group of people together. You know, Senator Wickland from our caucus has been real engaged and done a lot of research with NCSL to see what other legislatures are doing. And I think if we could have a forum to plan for this session, but also to have a place to continue this dialogue as session continues, that represents all parts of the Senate community. I think that would be a really very helpful mechanism to tackle some of these questions.
Yeah, in fact, I see Craig and John are on, and Cal and Tom Bodden. If the four of you can first have a connection just to talk about what is it that we where we're heading, and then what is it we can do better. I certainly want to do that. I think it's important that we're having conversations about how to do this in a way that works for all of us, both safety and process. And so, Senator Kent, you have brought that up before. I do think it's a good idea. If the four of you representing the four areas, well, it's sort of four areas, but can, you know, I mean, but anyway, if you guys can start that, and then Senator Kent, if our two chief of staff then would get back to us about what the next step is, I'm supportive of that.
Great, thank you very much.
Yep. All right, members, anything else on a personal level?
So Mr. Chairman, I had the pleasure of serving with Willard Munger, who until the recent retirement of Lynn Carlson was the longest serving member of the Minnesota House. In fact, he was elected the year I was born. But Willard was a stickler for the rules and procedure. And very early on, he taught his whole committee that amendments are adopted, motions prevail, and bills pass.
Simple.
It's written down somewhere because Willard actually handed out a card in his committee for everybody so that you actually had the right verbiage when you spoke in the committee. It's amendments are adopted, motions prevail, and bills pass.
It took me a little while to figure that out.
Somebody, maybe Mr. Bodden can fact check it under Masons, but I believe that's what it was. Amendments are adopted, motions prevail, and bills pass.
And Senator Bach, having had the former Senate president on my committee when I was learning, I was trained very early on. You are correct.
Well done. Point taken. All right, everybody.
Well taken.
Well, thank
All right,
This is
everybody.
gonna be fun.
Yeah, next year, you know, we're gonna manage through COVID. We're gonna have our fights, and we're gonna pass a budget that Minnesota's gonna be proud of, hopefully on time. That's my goal. So that's my New Year's resolution. So with that, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And there being no further business before the subcommittee today, we are adjourned. Thank you, guys.
Merry Christmas, everybody.